What's good, my fellow Anjo? Today I'm bringing you the ultimate Dueling Tree guide. This is going to take down Takezo The Unrivaled, get you every single charm that you will need, the locations and everything, as well as tips and tricks to take him down very easily. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump straight into this video. I'll leave a chapter list in the description below, but first we're going to go over the charms, the moveset, and the weapons that you're going to need. I'm going to show you the location, and then we'll get into the tips and tricks. To start things off, we're going to go after Father's Charm. You can receive Father's Charm as well as Mother's Charm when you go to the Mount Yotei Shrine. If you take a look at the map, you want to come right here to the Mount Yotei Shrine location. This is just west of Master Heijiro's garden. The reason we want to use Father's Charm is because perfect parries regain a moderate amount of health every single time you do it, which is going to be extremely helpful during the fight. This is an upgradable charm, and in order to upgrade this, you have to do the Sumie locations. For our next charm, you want to get the Charm of Furious Attacks. You can receive the Furious Attacks charm from Taro. He sells it to you. Now, the reason why we want this charm is because the Dual Katana's Tempest Strike deals a major amount of additional damage. This is also an upgradable charm. For our third charm, you want the Charm of Futsunushi. If you're looking for the Futsunushi charm, you can receive it right here at the Faithful Leap Shrine in this location. The Futsunushi charm is one of the best charms in the game because parries, and perfect dodges are all going to be easier to perform. The fourth charm on our list is going to be Takezo's Charm of Bold Deflections. This is another upgradable charm, and this charm, every single time you parry, it inflicts major amount of additional stagger damage. The fifth charm you want to use is going to be the Charm of Masakado. You will actually receive the Charm of Masakado right here at the Amber Respite Shrine, and you'll receive the Bold Deflections charm right here at the Dueling Tree. And last but not least, this minor charm right here can be any charm that you want, but for me, I went ahead and used the Charm of Mount Yotei. This is just a charm that is going to allow us to reduce all damage taken by a moderate amount, and that can be extremely helpful when fighting him. Now, just to let you know, I only upgraded my Dual Katana to the Reinforced Dual Katana. Meaning that if you have anything higher than this, the Enhanced Dual Katana or the Perfected Dual Katana, this Takezo fight is going to be a hell of a lot easier than what it was for me. Now, when it comes to the moveset, it's fairly simple. You only need the Dual Katana for this fight, and it's going to be a great idea to use Takezo's Dual Slash during different situations so you can interrupt his fury of attacks. But it could be helpful to also have the Heavenly Slash if you want to use your katana. There's one other thing that could be extremely helpful during this fight, which is going to be the Ondro's Strike. This is going to cost up to 3 spirits, but if you use this, you're going to be able to disarm them, and it could be extremely helpful in certain situations as well. Alright, let's talk about the armor set you want to use for this fight. The armor set I use is going to be Taro's Armor Set. The reason why is because of the fire and cold damage reduction you receive at a major amount. If you fully upgrade this thing, that's going to be extremely helpful for this fight when you're in phase 2. During phase 2, there is an environmental hazard that starts a blizzard, and this is slowly going to take away your maximum health. There's no way to recover that health, at least where I am in the game right now. There was no way for me to recover it, so it's basically a timed fight. You have to defeat him as fast as humanly possible before A, he either kills you, or B, you run out of maximum health. The other 2 bonuses on this armor are actually pretty amazing as well. The first bonus is all spirit gains increase by a moderate amount when you are graced with a cooking bonus. The cooking perk that you want to go after is going to be the major defensive cooking perk. That is going to stop you from being one-shotted by Takezo. And then finally, the maximum health increase by a moderate amount is going to be extremely helpful. Alright, let's talk about the Dueling Trees. There's 5 Dueling Trees in the game, and every single time you take out one of these opponents, you will receive one of Takezo's charms. You have to have all 5 of his charms in order to reveal the final fight at Mount Yotei. The first Dueling Tree location is going to be right here. It's just south of the Shikotsu River. The second Dueling Tree location is going to be up here, right above the Mount Yotei Shrine. The third Dueling Tree location is going to be right next to the Amber Respite Shrine. The fourth Dueling Tree is going to be right here, just south of the Tamamu Marshlands, and if you go north from this location, you'll bump into the final Dueling Tree, which is just east of the Boar's Eye Cave. Now, once you've defeated all 5 of these opponents, you want to go to the coastal dueling tree. Once you've defeated all 5 of his disciples, he is going to tell you to come meet him here, and then you're going to fight him down in Sasaki's Cove. Now, this fight isn't too bad. It's fairly easy. You have to beat him several times, but once you've defeated him the second time, you're going to automatically learn his attack, and that attack is going to be essential for the main fight. Now, in order for him to reveal himself at Mount Yotei, you need to apply all of Takezo's charms. So make sure you are wearing the Renewed Determination charm, the Bold Deflection charm, the Stout Heart charm, Bracing Victories charm, and finally the Unrelenting Warrior charm. Now, a huge tip that everybody needs to know is going to be you don't have to fight Takezo using these charms. In order for him to reveal himself, you need to be wearing all 5 charms, but right after that, he's going to walk over to the arena. You can then rest at the camp, switch up your charms, get your resources restocked, and get ready for the fight. This is where you want to put on your armor set and your charms. So when it comes to this fight, like I said before, you want to keep a distance of at least 3 meters from him so you can react to his different attacks. The red attacks, you got to get out of there or he's going to kill you. Sometimes he'll spam those red attacks 3 at a time. So if he does that, the only way to get out of this situation is going to be A, to quick fire off a Mitsubishi, or B, try to get in one of the Takezo slash attacks. If you time it correctly, you should be able to dodge and counter him. If you don't, then he might take you down. Just go ahead and use your spirit to get yourself back up and get back into the fight. When it comes to the yellow glint, you basically probably want to dodge that or counter it. For me, I never was able to time that perfectly, so I just dodge it. There are certain opportunities where you can use the special Ondo strike attack and disarm him, but I wouldn't waste your spirit unless you have a lot of extra spirit on hand. And then finally, the blue glint attacks. The blue glint attacks are the key attacks that you always want to try to parry. If you can master the parry timing on those attacks, you're going to be good to go. A huge tip that I want to go ahead and throw out there to you, you can be holding down the L1 button to deflect his attacks, or you can be parrying him and heal at the same time. So don't think that you have to be healing or parrying at any given moment. There are certain sections in the fight where I'm parrying and deflecting, I took a little bit of damage, and I'm tapping the heal button while still in mid combo. So that's going to be very, very helpful to keeping you alive, especially during some of his furious attacks. But the blue glint is going to be the one attack that you always want to look out for. If you can parry that every single time, you are going to be able to take him out. Remember, there's about 4 phases to this fight. Once you do about 25% damage, he's going to start talking some ish to you, and he's going to clash. This is going to signal phase 2. During phase 2, as soon as you attack him, this is where the blizzard is going to start, and your maximum health is slowly going to dwindle away. Now you want to go ahead and progress this all the way to about 50%. At 50%, he's going to clash with you again, and this is going to be basically phase 3. There's no new attacks or something that you need to look out for, but he is going to be extremely aggressive, and sometimes if you're not careful, he is going to come at you with a bunch of red glint attacks. Now the 4th and final phase are going to be where he clashes with you the final time, and he's going to tell you, don't disappoint me. Make it worth his while. And this signifies that you're almost done with the fight and you just got to lock in. During this section of the fight, it's actually very easy to stagger him. So because he is so easily staggered, you're going to notice that a lot of your parries and deflections are very, very useful. Whenever you see his stagger gauge completely maxed out, that is going to be the only opportunity where you want to take more than one attack. What I like to do is I go in for a parry, I strike, and then I back up. I repeat this until he's dead. If you get too thirsty with trying to take him out or do a bunch of attacks, he's going to counter you with a devastating attack that's probably going to one-shot you. So basically, this fight is all about patience. I hope you found this video helpful and informative. I'll go ahead and show you the full fight where I made a couple of mistakes but still took him out, and I hope you enjoy. If you found this video helpful and informative, I would greatly appreciate it if you smash the like button for me, and consider subbing so that you don't miss out on any more tips, tricks, guides, and everything else you need for Ghost of Yotei. This is your boy MSensei HD. For now though, I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here.
this duel unforgettable. Disappoint me. Give me a fitting end. Takezo the Unrivaled no more.
You fought well.
I did, didn't I? Look at that view. This is a good death.